learn how to generate qualified leads into your business on autopilot without having to pay for ads, cold DM everyone with a post, or fish in other people's Facebook groups? Now, almost a year ago, I've used this same exact strategy to take a brand new profile from 0 to 64,000 followers and close an extra $40,000 in sales. Now, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down how I use 60 to 90-second videos to generate qualified leads and my secret 4-step formula on creating a reel that not only converts your client into a paying client, but generates you leads without you having to be behind your computer. And really quickly, before we jump in, this is just the tip of the iceberg. If you want the full detailed training where we go way deeper into the same exact strategy on how I was able to grow that brand new profile from 0 to 61,000 followers in 60 days, make sure you check out the first link below. Let's talk about solving your lead generation problem. Now, Reels have become a gold mine when it comes to lead generation because not only are you able to capture your audience attention, but you can turn followers into paying clients with ease. Now, think of Reels as digital real estate. Why? Because once you upload it, it lives on the internet and it starts attracting new leads indefinitely. Unlike traditional like advertising or organic strategies, which often have like a lifespan, Reels allow you to continue to generate leads and bring brand awareness over time, right? This can also be repurposed into other platforms, right? So you create it, you upload it. Once you upload it, it starts attracting leads around the clock, generating consistent leads, and allows you to build that brand up and get more brand awareness. And last but not least, you can use the same piece of content onto multiple different platforms and again, increase your brand awareness and attract more leads, especially if they're on a different platform to come take the next step, whether it's to join your community, buy your paid things, whatever it is. One thing that is super, super important when you're talking about Reels or creating any piece of content in your business is you need to understand your target audience. So before we jump into the formula, make sure that you understand your target audience's current pain point, understand what's bothering them right now, anticipate their future problems, and refine your target audience, right? And adjust your content based on information that you're learning through conversations, through comments, so on and so forth, right? And this is a good example of it. If someone's having an issue with leads, what's the next issue? Conversation, sales calls, maybe Google Docs. Think about what the next problem is going to be and anticipate it. Because if you can help them solve their current pain point, they're going to want to work with you a little bit closer to help them solve the next pain point, right? And this is when you can insert a paid product or service. So what is this secret formula I keep mentioning? Well, it is the HCPC formula, right? Hook, right? You have to grab your audience attention within 1 to 3 seconds. Number 2, curiosity, right? Pique their interest with a question or a surprising fact. 3, paint a clear picture of your audience's pain point. And last but not least, a call to action. So let's put this all into play. Example, so if you are in the make money online niche, a good hook could be something along the lines of, ever wonder why 1% of people succeed online, right? Curiosity, pique it. It's not what you think. The secret lies in your daily habits that you're ignoring. The problem, most aspiring entrepreneurs get stuck on the grind, constantly focusing on busy work, but they're not being productive, right? The tasks that are not actually moving the needle, like tweaking their website or their logos, while neglecting the habits that actually build momentum, like constant content creation, networking, skill development. Without the right habits, you're going to be spinning your wheels and staying stuck at 0. Now, a good call to action could be tap the link in my bio to find out the top 3 habits of building a successful online business, or niche. A good example of this in play can be something as hook. Tired of diets that don't work? Super relatable, right? Curiosity. The reason the diet isn't working is something much simpler. What's the problem? Most diets fail not because of the food choices, but because they don't address the underlying issues like emotional eating, lack of consistency, and unrealistic expectations. People often jump from one fad diet to another, hoping for a quick fix without realizing the real sustainable results come from creating a balanced lifestyle that you can stick with long term. This leads to frustration and a cycle where you're just losing weight and regaining the weight back. Now, the call to action could be as simple as click the link in my bio to learn about the missing piece for sustainable weight loss. Those are just two examples of how you can use this formula to start generating qualified leads into your business. Use this framework in order to start creating more content that's more related to your target audience and the specific problem that you solve with your coaching, consulting, or your paid services. One thing to keep in mind when using this formula is that consistency is key. And last but not least, make sure that you're also leveraging other forms of content in your business on top of using this formula, because this is going to allow you to extract buyers and allow you to educate your audience on what you do and how you do it. So this way they're getting more pre-sold on you, your plan, and your process, ultimately making the sales process a lot easier. Hopefully you got some value on that. And if you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and drop me a comment below. You want to take a deeper dive into your lead generation strategy and want me to help you not only solve that problem, but to help you solve the next problems that come, make sure you check out our $15 a month community. I'll link it down below.